So, before we go to bed, we have to quick record something. So, we are going to talk about our favorite art forms and perhaps an art form we would like to try. And we're pretty liberal with our definition of art form. It's just got to be something that's creative, that involves some form of artistic thought. So, it could be anything from drawing or jewelry or poetry to coding, game design, and costuming. All right. Furaran. It doesn't have to be the one and only favorite, just a favorite, something you enjoy.
I have quite a lot.
You are a very artistic person.
I usually just like drawing people in my sketchbook. Sometimes I like making jewelry. And recently I found that I really like painting my nails with glitter.
Stay still so I can try to focus on those. Ooh. So you enjoy?
I enjoy doing nail art. Oh, and also the form of smothering the dog.
That's not exactly artistic.
What about dipping its paws in some black ink and letting it stomp around some paper?
That can't possibly go wrong. What's an art form you would like to try that you haven't had the opportunity to try?
I really want to try anime drawing tutorial, because I want to know how to draw like animes and not mangas, because you can find a lot of manga.
Aren't manga and anime drawing styles very similar?
They're very similar, but sometimes they're not the exact same. And there's this one way that I really like anime characters, which is like,
okay,
they got those eyes that I can't draw, and I want to learn how to draw those eyes.
Okay, well that's a goal for this summer.
And those hair.
And we're back with Fu Bairan, who's had a chance to contemplate life and its meaning. And he is here to share with us an art form that he enjoys.
I guess cosplaying.
I guess. You sound so
I guess.
enthused. What do you enjoy about cosplay?
You get to make yourself a costume that looks kind of like something from a pre-existing thing. And it gets to be something that you choose that you either like or really dislike. And if you really dislike it, you make a point in making the costume terrible.
Okay.
And messing up in the most in the like most important places possible.
Okay. And is there a particular cosplay that you're proud of, or one that you're excited to do in the future?
There's not one that I'm proud of at all.
Really?
The reason I'm not proud of them is because they don't turn out as smooth as I hoped.
Okay.
Like the whole mask for the Reaper costume. That was a big fail.
No, actually, that turned out really well. It just was way bigger than we wanted it to be.
And it wasn't curved enough.
No. But
Yes.
it was our first attempt at something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get better with them. Is there a form of art that you haven't done that you would like to try?
There are multiple.
Okay, share one or two.
I guess writing fan fiction, I guess, is...
Writing fan fiction? Okay.
And the second one is the taking of anime scenarios and making them go like they would in the real world, or making them go entirely wrong.
That is something that fan fiction authors do. They'll take scenarios from shows and say, you know what, this would never happen in the real world, and here's how it should have
Yeah,
gone.
like in some of the animes where it falls over. Oh no, I fell over onto this person. Other person walks into the room.
Yes, or, oh no, the person talked to me and suddenly there's blood spraying out of my nose,
Yeah.
you know?
Hey!
The dreamy boy talked to me.
God.
What the heck? Okay. All right, thank you for sharing. All right, so Steve, we would like to hear about an art form that you enjoy participating in.
I guess when you said art form, I thought about art. I thought about expression,
Yes.
and I enjoy occasionally when I think about it, moving, the way I move, just as a form of expression. Um, and it's not, like performing for people.
It's not like dance.
No, it's more about just occasionally becoming very cognizant about how I'm moving and doing it with a flourish or something, just for the sheer joy of it.
Uh-huh.
Not for anybody else, but just for me.
Cool. All right, that's interesting.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to show because it's kind of my own little.
That's neat though, because
Yeah.
it's art is fundamentally expression that is intrinsically the artist's.
Sure.
So, and sometimes other people can participate and enjoy it and
Yep.
love it or hate
And I'm
it.
sure this is something you've never really even known because
No.
it's never really come up.
No, I'm
Yeah.
learning new things about you.
Yeah.
Thank
Exciting,
you,
huh?
pandemic. And is there an art form that you would like to try?
We'll see. I don't know. At some point I would like to retry music.
Okay.
Just it's more retrying than
Yep.
trying, but
Yep. Get back into exploring it,
yeah,
the making of it,
just
or just
more experiencing, thinking about, and making maybe. I ponder whether it's past time for me to get to that point, but I think more of the understanding
okay.
to be able to consider making at least, and maybe not really making, but yeah.
All right. Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so it's my turn to talk about art. Obviously, the art that's most dear to me is writing, specifically speculative fiction. And it's something that is more passion than just something I like to do. It's more I have to do it or I'm unhappy. But as for an art that I would like to try, it's a tough one. There are a lot of things that I'm limited in. I have a physical disability, a connective tissue disorder, and so there are a lot of decisions and choices that have already been made for me by the function of my body. So while I really like the idea of drawing and painting, those are things that are out of my reach because I could never practice enough to get any good at it. And I don't really have visual arts skills. My brother and sister got all those skills in our family. I can draw stick people. Maybe acting. I used to really like the idea of acting back when I was like in junior high and high school, but I never really had the opportunity or the time because I was usually involved in other things, and so I didn't really follow through on it. So that might be something that would be interesting to try. I suppose there are specific beading techniques that I would like to try that aren't going to hurt my hands. There are some beading techniques that I'm like, oh, I would love to do wire wrapping, but that's just not, my hands would hate me and I wouldn't be able to tie my shoes. And that's, a thing I like to be able to do. Seeing other people bring their passion and interest to light in some fashion, whether it's a performance type art or a audio art, music, song, poetry, or a visual art like that you would hang on your wall. I enjoy that, and I enjoy getting to see it even when it's something that doesn't appeal to me. I think it's important that we have art that appeals to a wide variety of interests and individuals. Not every piece of art is going to be loved by everyone because a lot of art tells a story that's going to only resonate with some people, or it shares a perspective that's going to resonate for some people. So, not all art is going to be appreciated by all people, but all art is necessary and important. So that's what I've got. Anyway, thank you for watching. Go ahead and like this video if you enjoyed it. That helps us know that we are on the right track to entertaining you. And if you have comments or suggestions, just throw them in down below. Have a great day.